Well, great morning. I wanted to look at something this morning because, 45 was just held up as the second coming, the orange Jesus, okay? Yeah, they actually were calling him the second coming. So, what is happening with 45 and the Evangelicals? Now they were prophesying, he's winning, he's this, he's that, he's coming back, and all of them fell to naught. Because why? Because they're not real prophets. Okay, so I pulled the cards to see what's going on between 45 and the Evangelicals. So this is the key points, okay? What's key is he overriding it, he who thinks he should be emperor, okay? The king, when it comes to the contract that basically he had with the Evangelicals, they are just not feeling the love any longer, okay? The love is gone. They're feeling resistance now when it comes to holding him up as this paragon of virtue, and he is, he's being used by God, and he's the most wonderful thing on the planet. Then the sparks are kind of flying at this moment, okay? So let's look and see what we have. In the center of it, we have the great fortune. The great fortune for the narcissist here, for 45, that they did so well for him. The illusion is coming out now. Okay, the dark side is being shown now. Because going into it, the lovers, when they had him on his pedestal, that's what they were feeding to their people. That's what was being birthed. They were putting him on a pedestal, aiding him, and that's what they were birthing and telling their people, okay? They continued to tell him that he is just, the greatest thing ever, the second coming. Now, the challenge with it is a concern arose, and their temperance cooling on him. Why? Because he had all these losses. Okay? And so now they are in the midst of change. They want something stronger. Because why? It's all about lining their coffers. It's all about the money. Their standing, their status. Okay? So there is the big falling out when it comes to 45, who they did have on a pedestal and were prophesying this and prophesying that and how fabulous this con man was. That they are now cooling on and turning their back on him now, and just again not feeling the love, because so they got what they wanted. They got the judges on the Supreme Court that they wanted, and now they're the same as 45. They have no loyalty, okay, because he's a big loser boy. But again, they were not godly. These were not genuine prophets. They were same thing as him, con artists, scam artists, liars, doing whatever they could to line their coffers and to get what they wanted. So yeah, it's cooling now. Again, the sparks are flying, accusations are being made back and forth, and they're not behind him for this next run. Okay? They've turned their back on him, and it's like, well, I'm the great second coming. I'm the orange Messiah. I am the chosen one. Well, apparently the chosen one has been unchosen, and so we'll have to see who the evil angel squad is going to try to put on a pedestal next. My question is, don't they see, don't they understand that somebody that's supposed to be a prophet of God, when they're giving false prophecies, that they are false prophets? Okay, that they're liars? Okay. So anyway, that's what I get with it this morning, that it's all gone south now, and the evangelicals will have nothing to do with 45 any longer. They've turned their back on the orange Jesus that they had up there. They squeezed the juice from him, and there's no juice that remains, and so that's the end of that saga. That orange has been squeezed dry. He couldn't get another drop of something out of there. So on that note, I'm going to leave this here, and I'll see you online.